Wall Street's main indexes ended slightly higher on Friday, but were down for the week as investors worried about interest rates and waited tentatively for upcoming U.S. inflation readings. The Dow gained 0.2%, the S&P 500 gained just over 0.1%, while the Nasdaq edged up marginally. Investors have been worried about rising oil prices ahead of the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, for August due next week, as they seek signals about the Federal Reserve's future policy decisions on interest rates. According to Michael Landsberg, CEO and Chief Investment Officer of Landsberg Bennett Private Wealth Management, Fed Chair Jerome Powell and his team of policymakers aren't done yet.
I take Powell at his word. He wants to get inflation down to 2%. It's nowhere near there. In fact, actually, I think next week we're going to see another CPI that's going to be actually going the other direction. We're seeing the price of oil move higher, 20+%. West Texas Intermediate's up, high 80s. I think Brent was over 90. That's a huge component in CPI. I think CPI is going to be up. I don't necessarily know if they raise in September, but I think you're going to get at least one more raise because the job's not done.
Other data this week also fueled inflation fears, including stronger than expected services activity data and a fall in weekly jobless claims. Mixed comments from Fed officials have kept investors guessing. New York Fed President John Williams kept his options open, while Dallas Fed President Lori Logan said although she thought it could be appropriate to keep rates steady at the next meeting, more tightening might be needed.